Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. I do collective readings. They are timeless, so this could be your past, present, or future. Please use your discernment when watching my videos. I really thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. Thanks again. I'm going to tap right in. Ooh, those just wanted to drop. What is the message? Message for the collective, Holy Spirit. Resolution. You've been struggling with something, but there's going to be a resolution to it. It may not be what you really want, but it's going to be what's going to help you get a fresh start. Yeah. Could happen after the moon cycle is over. Messages. Right now, give yourself self-love because you're worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the world. You need to treat yourself with respect and desire things in order to have them flow into your life. So treat yourself. Authenticity. And live your authentic life. You're not meant to fit in. You're meant to break the mold. Yeah, you need to accept that. Accept it. The universe wants you to show how unique you are. Make sure to release judgment against anybody in your life. Have patience. And see everything through. This will help you ground. When you're speaking your truth and you're releasing those negative energies, your energy won't feel depleted any longer. You won't be stuck in fear any longer. You'll find that solitude and you'll trust in yourself. You'll trust in yourself. So make sure to live authentically. Authority figures. Someone with authority could have abused their power against you. Yeah. Maybe there's judgment with that gavel. Just trust and have faith in the universe that things are going to work out for the better. What other messages? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Any other messages? Any other messages? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Well, I think that's it. Authority figures and trust and faith. So I'm going to read the cards. And let's see. In your previous and current lifetimes, you followed rules and were set down by authority figures such as parents and teachers. You may have also encountered intimidated or even cruel authority figures in the past. Perhaps you found yourself in the presence of those who were power-hungry or abusive. These situations can lead you to fear authority figures and succumb to their will in the present. While it's normal to sometimes be intimidated by powerful individuals, fearing authority figures can lead to unhealthy passivity. For example, you may feel pressured to bow to another's rule without standing up for your own rights. Or you may develop conflict phobias in which you negate your own needs in order to avoid arguments and disharmony. In some cases, this can lead to a form of depression called learned helplessness, in which you don't even try to improve your life. To heal this situation, fill yourself with self-love and self-esteem and see yourself as being whole and healed. Oftentimes, just remembering past life details will lead to clearing and healing. And trust and faith. The question that you're asking today is connected to the levels of trust and faith that you have. These two qualities affect the amount of fulfillment, peace, and joy you are experiencing. If you find that you don't trust yourself, others, or even life itself, the reason may be rooted in prior lifetimes. This card may also indicate a past lifetime where you were betrayed by a specific person who is in your current life. This is also true with respect to the amount of faith you have in the universe or God. Look at the other cards that you drew surrounding this one for clues as to which lives may have shattered or boosted your faith or trust. You drew this card as a sign to have faith and trust that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. While it's true that you learn from your past, it's also important to live in the moment without clouding it with past pain. And if your faith and trust issues are directed at certain individuals, listen to those feelings, as they may need red flag warnings to heed. You can forgive someone for past lifetimes and also follow your inner guidance to avoid him or her if it's warning you to distrust this person. So these could be issues from past lives that you need to heal in the present in order to move on in the future. Just use your discernment. Let's see. What is the spiritual gifts for this reading, Holy Spirit? Spiritual adornment. You're being called to explore creating talismans, jewelry, and other spiritual pieces for enlightenment and protection. Other messages, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Other messages, Holy Spirit. Other messages, Spirit gifts. In this energy. Let's see. Astral travel. You're being called to communicate with spirits, entities, and guides in astral realms to retrieve and share the messages. An Akashic record. You're being called to explore the Akashic records to provide powerful insights and guidance. So these could be your spiritual gifts. They could be someone in your energy spiritual gifts. You know, they don't have to be for this reading. I just like to pull them to see what's out there in the energies. What's the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message for the collective? Someone's self-absorbed in your energy. They always have excuses why they can't do this or that. They're very an uncommitted person. They're impatient. They're really unrealistic. They're very reckless and selfish. They overestimated your ability, however, because they thought that they could bring chaos to your life, but they misjudged how strong you were. They did. They mistrust. Yeah, you're a strong person. You need to stay open-minded and receptive to the magic that's going to be unfolding in your life. So stand firm in your beliefs. Your spirit guides are guiding you through this uncertainty, through this time of uncertainty. Be patient because there's bonds that are coming in. You're connecting with the universe right now, and there will be people, places, and things that are coming into your life for your better good. You'll receive some new ideas. Yeah, this person is trying to figure this out. They're looking at it like a puzzle. They're trying to solve what this puzzle is. But you have clarity. You already know. You already know what's going on. There's no confusion in your heart. No. They want to distract you. They want your life to spin out of control. But the Spirit is steering you in the right direction. They're illuminating your path because people falsely accused you of things. They did. They falsely accused you of things. They're trying to stir up trouble in your life. That's the message. Spiritual elder. You're destined to become a spiritual elder because you can discern the truth from illusions. You're not judgmental. And you give your love unconditionally. And that's because you're a warrior spirit. You've had so many challenges in your life that you've overcome. You've overcome the chaos. You've battled and you mastered who you are. So you're a force of nature and you're going to receive victory. Any enemy who came up against you is going to be defeated. The karma will be returned to them. What comes around goes around. And right now, you know what your self-love is. You do. You've been loving on yourself. You're discovering who you are as a person. It's been a long journey, but you know who you are now. And that's because your path was dedicated to finding emotional wisdom through relationships with different people, places, and things. How do people, places, and things affect you emotionally? People thought you were asleep, but you were totally awake. You were. People thought you were unconscious, but you're awake and you were seeking answers your whole life. Your life right now is balanced. It is. You could have had a tragedy in your life, but you're burning off that karma. You know who your community is, and you're a very lucky person because you've had a perspective shift and you are not resistant to the universe. You've done your inner child healing, so you're able to move on with your life. What's the message? Spiritual purification. Right now, you're cleansing yourself. You're gaining that clarification. You're moving beyond fear. You've got that courage. You've overcome your obstacles. You have that wisdom within yourself. You understand. You have those insights. And the universe is bringing you your gifts, your blessings. And that's because you have a peaceful heart. You're a very serene person and you've looked beyond the illusions. So your contract's being rewritten in the ethers. Your contract's being rewritten. You can relax and release and just live in the moment. You can relax and release and just live in the moment. What is the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, message for the collective. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the message? Whispers on the breeze. Listen to the whispers. It'll bring you insight. You'll receive messages from the unseen. So listen, this is an air card. Allow your light to shine. Don't allow people, places, or things to dull your light with this iridescent illumination. You have a really strong inner light. Yeah, with the breath of life, you need to embrace your new life. Yeah, embrace it in body, mind, and spirit. There's heavy air out here. And that's because you're going through a purification right now. You're passing through that flame, that purification flame. You're releasing all those old energies and you're making way for your new life. There's fire out here. And there's water. There's root chakra. There's sacral chakra. Divine is asking you to embrace Embrace your essence, your divine essence. Allow everything to flow through you. Because when you merge with crystallized currents where energy solidify into powerful forms, you're able to manifest. So use crystals. There's throat chakra out here. So we have water, air, and fire. Heavy air. Message for the collective. Insight. Bright ideas are coming. So you've had an epiphany. Yeah. You have new ideas. You're understanding the stories, that the narrative, people are changing their narrative on stories that they told you or told about you to others. You know the truth and they're speaking lies, but you're taking the higher ground. You're not quite, who's ever telling stories, who's ever telling lies, you're taking that higher ground. You're not allowing them to bring drama into your life. You're just not saying a word, because silence is the strongest. That gives you your power. When you're silent and you don't react to stories and other things that people tell you, you have the power. You have a really strong gift. Appreciate who you are with self-love. So respect who you are. Release any limited beliefs that you have, because you've earned your wisdom. And blessings are coming in for you. You lived a blessed life. Opportunities were there for you at the right time. And today you will receive some new blessings. The universe says that today you will receive new blessings. So look at the miracles all around you, because they're there. Little or big, those miracles are all around you. What's the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, message for the collective. Self-worth. You're vibrating high right now because you know your self-worth. You have that spark within yourself, and it's a fresh start. It's a new life. And you've done your inner child healing. You have. That's why you're getting this fresh start. You're a very intuitive and nurturing person. You're very protective of your family, of people you love. You're very protective. And right now, faith and fortune is on your side. This is divine intervention, divine detours your whole life. You're speaking your truth, so you're seeing that new perspective. You're a very honest person, and you speak the truth. What's the message? Universe wants you to pause. Don't make any hasty decisions before you move on. Step back and look at all the outcomes, the bigger picture of whatever the situation is. Whatever messages, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Connect to your intuition. It'll help you make the choices that you need to make in order to heal yourself. Just be in the present and go out and have fun. Lighten up, because it's going to align you. You've been a very brave person, so keep on going. Your manifestations are here. They are. Your manifestations are here. You're reassessing things, and you're stepping back to look at the bigger picture. And in order to do that, you had to slow down and bring yourself comfort, because you understand that things are going to change, because you're a very compassionate person and you are protecting your energy. Just make sure you give to others just like you give to yourself. Jump in like the fool. Take that leap of faith and allow yourself to move on. Speaking your truth will help you release those toxic energies and bring resolution to this situation, because the universe wants you to soar and miracles are right here for you. What's the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the message? Shield of resilience. You have that resilience. People have been, throwing chaos left and right at you. There's been a lot of external pressures in your life, but you're seeing that there's a lot of possibilities out there. Your creativity could be enhanced at this time. You want to bring your dreams into reality. It's been a slow climb for you, but one step at a time has brought you to the place you are right now. Your wishes are going to be granted. Yeah, your wishes are going to be granted. Because you have courage with this flame of courage. You've been brave your whole entire life. Yeah. There's been a lot of shadows. There's been a lot of things that you weren't able to see. Yeah. Just keep that inner vision on where you want your life to go, where this new life is going to take you. What's the message? What's this message? Pearl of wisdom. Embrace the wisdom of the ages and let luminous light and truth guide your path. So allow that truth to guide your path forward. When you speak your truth, the lies don't mean anything. They're just air. They just go poof. They disappear. What is the message? Harvest, number 43. Harvest, 43. Let's see. Harvest, milestones, honoring growth, reflection. Many moons ago, you planted seeds under the cover of night, not knowing what would come of them. You carefully put your dreams into the universe. Drawing this card honors the completion of a cycle from the inception of something you planted in the past. This does not mean that the seeds are finished growing, but there is an opportunity to reflect on an anniversary or a milestone. You could never have known from the start what the completion would look like, despite any expectations you may have had. Here you are now in the position to harvest and reflect. Look back on what has come to you since planting the seeds, how it has changed you, and the choices you made that brought you to where you are. Now is the time of harvesting in the form of gathering all that you can from the past. There is always something that can be seen as a silver lining, even in the most challenging of situations. This is the time of celebrations. This is the time to celebrate, mourn, show gratitude, or express feelings of loss and regret. Whatever emotions are coming up for you, even if they conflict, are all valid and have their place. Acknowledge the work that you've done, even if the circumstances that transpired were not what you had hoped. If nothing else, you deserve recognition for your efforts. Use this milestone to inform your future choices. What has the past shown you about who you want to be? Where do you want to go now with your newfound wisdom and growth? Reminder, harvest all that you can from your past to inform your future. Oh, that's beautiful. So you're learning from your past mistakes and you're moving on to the future. You've got all that wisdom, all that growth. Dragon, Supernatural. You are an ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. It's beautiful. Another message for the collective. What's the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in a fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need. So this could be something that you're being asked to do. Purchase things consciously. Be a conscious consumer. Get your footprint down. What's the message? 0808, swift action. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You'll enter a time of expansion. So begin taking steps towards achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. That's beautiful. See, 333, support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. See, the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Two, 112. It's up to you. Someone's watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. That's beautiful. I'm going to leave this reading here. I thank you for stopping by my channel and supporting me. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks again. Have a great day.